Olha, eu sei lá porquê, mas a Streamcraft não tá colaborando. Não tá funcionando e vai ficar fora do ar. Qualquer coisa tem as outras plataformas, é só escolher. Tentei.
Previously on Game of Thrones.
My father is planning to make a move against your family. He knows all your weaknesses, all your plans, because you have a traitor in your council. He's been sending a great deal of gold to someone in King's Landing.
We were told we'd be speaking to Lord Tyrion alone.
That's enough, Andros.
North Grove? That's just some shit story for little kids.
I've heard stories. Old tales of a secret forest within a forest. Your lord knew what he was talking about. I'm part of the free folk. People round here call wildlings.
My true name is Sarah Flowers.
You're a bastard?
I hope I didn't make a mistake in trusting you.
And if it isn't Elena Glenmore, you're not still marrying into this wretched family.
I'm sorry. I'm going to tell Father the betrothal is off.
It's a long journey to Marine on foot.
Marine? Shit.
What?
Unfinished business there. I don't want to talk about it.
If you presume to speak of my dragons, you best choose your words carefully.
Malcolm!
Are you gonna be a good little forester? Learn your lesson? And stay down? You can be
Isso
Lord
foi
Roderick,
humilhante.
so long as we all know who holds the reins here.
The Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your ward. Kill him if they give you any trouble.
I never did tell you about your father, did I? We bled him at first, like a pig.
Como assim, ó? Eu não vi a faca ali. Eu dei uma facada no pulso dele. Pra ele não morrer imediatamente. O Meister poderia ter curado. Bom, Telltale sendo Telltale. Não que ele não tenha merecido, mas...
I knew you were a killer the day you arrived. Seems Britt found out too. Now they all see it.
It wasn't my fault. He attacked me and we fought and...
So you struck him down and left him to die? You tried to lie about what you did to get here. But we both know you had blood on your hands. But now, you've killed one of your brothers. You'll lose your head for this, Tuttle. You'll be disgraced, dishonored, and burned till there's nothing left of you.
You won't execute me. With Mance Raider coming, the Night's Watch needs all the men it can get.
Honest men. Loyal men. Not brother killers. There's only one thing to be done with you now.
Hey, Frostfinger. I saw what Garrett did to Britt last night. I was there. My relief was late, so I stayed behind. I saw everything.
Go on, then.
Finn was only there at the very end.
You've had your say.
Actually, I was there the whole time.
Oh. Then tell us.
Garrett's telling the truth. Britt attacked him. Just like he said. Garrett had no choice but to fight back.
There isn't a man at the wall wouldn't sell his own mother for the right price. You two are up to something. Some deal you worked out. Or he's defending you for...
That's impossible. Finn can't stand me. Because you're a fucking squire who thinks you're better than everyone.
Enough! Garrett killed a man of the watch. There's a price to be paid for that. Let's go. I knew it was a mistake to make you a ranger.
Frostfinger.
John, me salva
What's to
aí.
be done with him? We're heading to Craster's.
You'll have to find someone else for your expedition. Your man here still has a lot to answer for. Now out of the way, Snow.
Give us a moment.
Then kiss him quick and be done with it.
Garrett. You told me you wouldn't get into it with Britt. What
Yeah,
happened?
just-
I thought you were smarter than that, Garrett. I thought you were going to be by my side at Craster's.
John, I swear I honored my vows. Britt wanted to fight and I wouldn't give him one. I tried to stop it, honest.
I believe you. Is there
Valeu,
nothing
John.
to be done?
Aside from removing Tuttle's head from his shoulders? No.
But
you're about to go off and execute a nest full of traitors at Craster's. How is this any different?
Godspeed with you, Garrett. We're down a man, so keep your eyes open. Now let's move.
You can go begging to your gods all you want, boy. It's the axe has the final say.
Tá, vamos começar mutando aqui para ver se faz alguma diferença. Porra, todo vídeo é um flag. É uma pena porque a musiquinha é legal. Mas é só imaginar a abertura da série, é exatamente a mesma música. Pronto. Agora eles vão dar flag por causa do barulhinho do fogo, que é só o que me falta. Bem que o vídeo passado teve 2 flags, foi por essa música e teve outra ainda. Eu não cheguei a ver qual que era, mas não faz diferença.
Do you know how many men have stood before me with false tales of my dragons? Desperate men, hoping for wealth, protection, Liars. Every one of them. And I expect you are no different. You don't want to see what I do to liars.
Then maybe you should get to know me better. I'm not like those other men.
You sure look like the rest of them. Covered in dirt.
Claro, eu tava no deserto, aí tu imagina.
Oh, shit.
Are you frightened? I thought you'd seen a dragon before.
Parecia ser maior que esse.
Your reaction says otherwise.
He's much smaller than the other one.
Would you like to touch him? Go ahead. Unless you are afraid. Of course, a man who has really faced a dragon before may have reason to be afraid. Go on.
Not a good idea, Asher.
Oh, fuck!
You're brave, at least.
I don't think he likes me.
You still have a hand, don't you? You claim you saw Drogon. Give me a reason to believe you. I told you I've heard this story before. I'm going to need more than that.
You're asking for proof?
My friend has the burns to prove it. It's likely to leave a scar.
Your dragon did this, Your Grace.
Well, he wouldn't. You must have tried to fight him. What have you done to him? If you've hurt him...
Hurt him? He attacked us.
Drogon wouldn't strike without reason.
Ah, não, aham.
You must have
Ele
scared
matou uma
him.
menina de 3
He
anos
is not
na
some
série.
kind of thoughtless beast. He's only a child.
The men who were following us, the Lost Legion, they drew their swords and tried to fight him.
And Drogon defended himself. So we somehow deserve to be burnt alive because your little baby was scared. Your tongue is dangerously sharp, sellsword. Why did you come here?
You offer me
Ô
nothing
Daenerys,
but
não seja
lies.
cuzona comigo, eu gosto de assistir na série.
To what end?
You want gold? A title?
Não.
My undying gratitude? What do you want from me, Asher Forrester?
I don't want your money. I just need your help.
Help very often means money.
My family is depending on me. I have to find an army.
An army?
If you could spare some of your sellswords.
Please, if...
I also came here looking for an army. But what I found were the cries of children and people suffering in chains while their masters profited from their misery. My sellswords will help me free the slaves of Meereen. That is their mission. Your need is not greater than theirs. These are people who have suffered for years without end.
What if we left after the liberation, once the slaves are free?
Once the slaves are free, I will sail back to Westeros and reclaim my crown. There
Que não é
is
tu, é
no
do Jon.
after.
There must be something I can do to convince you.
As we speak, my men prepare to enter Meereen. What they are about to do is much bigger than you or I. Bigger than one family back in Westeros. So, unless you think you can storm Meereen and free all the slaves yourself, you have nothing more to offer me, Croft. You may leave.
That's
But
it.
Your Grace.
See them out.
I faced a dragon and lived. Nothing in Meereen can be worse than that.
How bold of you. You forget that is my dragon you boast of defeating.
I said I survived, nothing more.
And Beskha here, she has a history in Meereen. She could help guide us.
What the hell?
Is this true?
Yes. I lived in Meereen for a time. On the eastern side of the city. Fucking bastard.
E aí, Elef?
So you
Alex.
wish to accompany them?
Boa tarde.
You'd help the Second Sons. Guide them into Meereen.
I can't, Asher.
This could be our only chance.
Is that what you're saying?
You're really considering this?
We'll help you free the city. If you'll just consider what I've asked.
We can talk about that after the slaves have been released from their chains. I believe that's more than fair. You two will join Croft and his men. Get them into the city, help them liberate Marine, and I will see that you are rewarded. But your uncle stays here.
What's
I
it?
find you've lied or put my men in danger.
I understand.
Good. Croft will get you settled in. It's going to be a long night.
What the fuck happened back there? Are we really going into Marine?
Look, I'm sorry it happened this way.
As long as you get your army, right?
Beske.
Get your armor patched up in here. Extra bedrolls if you need them. Piss buckets in the corner where it's always fucking been.
Long time since we had a piss bucket.
What?
I spent 2 years trying to get where
Oh,
I
yeah.
am now.
Because no, Potter, there are 6 episodes. Games from 2014. Tô respondendo pra menina lá no Facebook. Ela perguntou se tinha novos episódios.
We got 2 more.
Curse this bloody leg! It's not your leg that's a problem, Roderick. You've got to be practical. You want to take Griff down next time? You want to stop lying in the mud and letting people walk all over you?
You're speaking to your lord, Sir Royland.
He can fight his own battles.
Look at me, Royland. Can barely hold this damn thing, much less swing it.
So, you're gonna give up then?
No, nem
There
a
are
pau.
other ways to fight, my lord. You can't handle a sword like you used to. So find another advantage. Surprise your opponent. Do something unexpected.
Like what?
I'll show you. Come at me. Bring your opponent down to your level. When I
É uma
attack
boa.
you, drop down,
Uma
avoid
boa
my
ideia.
blade, and swing at the back of my knees. Wait for me to attack.
Roderick!
Pô, eu apertei.
Let's try it again.
Almost.
Ah, também. Tava apertando o X como se fosse o joystick do Xbox.
Ha! Now that's how you do it.
I think you let me. Oh!
My lord, sorry to interrupt.
Elena?
Só um pouquinho. Já volto. Oi? Já dei pausa. Tudo bom? Vai lá.
Hã?
Vai lá, sai?
Sim. Foi atacado quando eu entrei.
Leva pra lá. Encosta bem aí, que daí não sai não.
Vou deixar pra gravar.
Tá bom. Não tô gravando, tô ao vivo. Perdão a interrupção, minha sobrinha veio me dar um oi aí.
Insisted on seeing you immediately.
Lady Elena. I'm sorry to hear we won't be sisters.
Talia. Roderick. Can I speak with you? Privately.
Pode. Perdão.
You remember my little brother?
Quiver! Good gods, you've grown.
You could just call me Arthur now.
I hope you don't mind us coming unannounced. But something's happened. I didn't know what else to do. Maybe this was a bad idea.
I didn't know if I would see you again. Given how we left things.
That doesn't change how I feel about you, Roderick. Truth be told, you're the only one I can turn to. Lord Whitehill paid my father a visit at Rillwater Crossing. He told my father Griff had subdued you, and
that my sister would make a fine reward.
as if I'm some token to be handed around.
You mean?
He demanded I marry his son, Griff.
What?
Lord threatened my family. Told my father if he refused, would be slaughtered along with you.
Father acted the damn coward.
He agreed, Roderick. I am to marry Griff Whitehill. That arrogant, pig-eyed prick!
Then you have to defy your father.
I intend to. Do you think I want to marry that disgusting pig? But my father won't listen. I'm not gonna be the bone they throw that howling dog. I'm not gonna be some prize for him to rip open. We have to get rid of him. I can't think of any other way. My father won't see reason. Lord Whitehill's made up his mind.
Talk like it's as simple as walking up to him and putting a knife in his heart. He's protected by a garrison of his own soldiers.
We have a way around that.
Tá, mas é pouca gente. Opa.
You brought your men.
Falecido.
I command Father's elite guard. These men are trained archers, swordsmen, experts in both ranged and close combat. They're yours. If you'll help us take down Griff.
Oh, já era? Fechou?
Whole guard.
20 men. My father still thinks they're aboard a ship bound for the
Bem que os
Reach.
Bolton tem muito mais gente depois.
What do you have to lose, Roderick? Griff has been a nightmare for you and your house.
You can't have any reason to keep him around.
Whitehill'll still have my little brother. If I hurt Griff, there's no telling what they'll do to Ryan.
I understand your worry, Roderick. I don't want Ryan hurt any more than you do. I know this might sound
Apesar
mad,
de que não adianta ele estar na mão do Bolton lá do bastardo.
Get rid of Griff, and you'll be free to use the guard however you like. You can finally take control of your house again. Please, promise me you'll do this. I love you, Roderick. I don't want Griff. I don't want any of this.
I'll do it, if it really is the only way.
I'm afraid it is. Thank you, Roderick.
I knew you'd come through for us. My men are yours to command.
Thank you, Quip. Arthur.
Could you give us a moment? You don't know how much this means to me. I'm sorry I couldn't marry you before. Maybe when this is all over, we could play hide and seek in the grove again. Pretend we're still children. Forget all that's happened these last few years.
I'd like that very much, Elena.
Then you know where to find me.
Aí, Walter. Que milagre, acompanhando no Facebook, normalmente estou assistindo no YouTube.
Can't believe it's another coronation already. Our kings just get younger and younger.
Tommen's not ready. He's too soft. Maybe that was the imp's plan.
I wonder if Marjorie Tyrell will be there today.
You mean Queen Marjorie? She was married to Joffrey.
For all of 1
She'll
hour.
marry his brother too. Not to
I
mention
wouldn't put it past
Cersei
her.
and Jaime.
Shh.
The Lannisters have spies everywhere.
What is it, Tom?
Remember that warning you'd heard from Roderick?
About Whitehill's contact. Did you find anything?
Only whispers. But your brother's right. Lord Whitehill. Lord Whitehill is sending a great deal of gold to someone here in King's Landing. He's definitely up to something. Something big. But I don't know what.
Well done, Tom. Did you hear anything else?
Lord Whitehill is surprisingly secretive. The only people I'm even certain he deals with are those ironwood merchants. They'll both be at the feast after Tommen's coronation today. Maybe you can learn something.
I can't go. She's not exactly happy with me right now. I've been uninvited.
Couldn't Sarah help? Ask her to get you in.
Ela não vai ajudar.
She'd do it, right? Don't handmaidens look out for each other?
Sarah's not really happy with me either. Some things I may have said.
Well, if you need Sarah to get you in there, you might as well try, right?
It's nearly time.
Just be careful, Lady Mira.
Beleza.
King's Landing seems to have it in for you.
Pelo menos ainda não tem uma internet boa, né? Não, mas eu tô no YouTube, na Twitch, no Mixer, no Facebook. E na Streamcraft hoje deu ruim, mas ontem eu tava também. Ah, como eu já tinha começado a live, eu não ia interromper só pra corrigir. É uma pena, porque lá tem mais view.
He's not going anywhere. Come on. You'll be back before anyone notices.
All right. Maybe just a quick bite. He's likely to freeze to death out here anyway. Just sand.
Ah, tá, que a porta vai estar aberta.
Must be the latrine. I'm not sticking around to use it.
Tipo, vai ser muito MacGyver, o que ele vai inventar com cebola.
At least I won't starve to death. If I ever find a way out of here.
Aquilo ali é uma faca.
It might be useful.
Trolho.
Oh, not getting out that way.
Não fui aqui na parede. Tá, é ali, já tá na cara. Vamos ver se não tem mais nada pra aproveitar.
Probably covered with fleas.
Cotter, what are you doing here? I heard him talking. You're to be executed in the morning.
What about Finn? He told them.
Nobody believes him, or don't want to. They think he's covering for you. Some are even saying he helped you do it.
I have to get out of here.
That's why I came. I want to help.
Well, you'd be executed too. Why would you want to help me?
I told you my secret. And you said you were my friend. Well, what kind of friend would I be if I left you to die here? So I'm getting you out of here. I don't want to hear any complaining.
You're a good man. You know that.
Don't go singing my praises just yet. I want you to take me with you. To the North Grove.
You
know I can't stay here. I'm leaving Castle Black. But I'd rather not go it alone. So if you're going north, I'm coming with you.
Well, I'm not going anywhere unless I can get out of this bloody storeroom first.
I can try and pick the lock, but I'm not sure it will work. Garrett, what are you doing?
Arrumando a porta, o que parece?
I can see it. It's coming loose. I'm gonna try to push it out. You pull, all right?
I hope no one heard that. Hey, can you fit through?
I think. Oh, shit! Aren't you two idiots lucky I'm not Frostfinger? Thought you were being sly, eh? I figured you'd try something like this. It's not safe to be seen with us. Then good thing I brought this. Now, let's go.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
What are you on about? Frostfinger already thinks I'm helping you. What do you think he's gonna do when he hears you've run off with a potato fucker over here? I'd rather take my chances
É
with
morte do
you.
Roblox também.
And I'm good in a fight. You know that.
Yeah, good at starting them anyway.
You'll need another blade at your side. 3's better than 2. Admit it.
You're not coming with us, Finn.
I'm asking Garrett. Having another ranger along couldn't hurt.
Till he stabs you in the back.
We'll talk later. Move.
Ah, não adianta se ele ficar pra trás, eles já estão desconfiando que ele ajudou antes. Assassinar o cara que nem foi um assassinato. Foi autodefesa.
There's no turning back now.
Ali a árvore que eles fizeram o juramento.
We're deserters for sure. We're breaking our vows.
I've taken plenty of oaths. Broken plenty too. Words don't mean shit.
There'll be a price on our heads.
The vows I said here, I meant them. I was a brother. But the Night's Watch betrayed me. And that's on them.
Não, não, nem todos. O Jon Snow foi parceria.
They know we're gone now.
Then how fast can you run?
Days Gone ainda não, Walter vai lançar dia 26. Mas eu vou comprar certamente. Quinta-feira vai ser o dia do lançamento. Talvez eu encontre um ou 2 dias antes na locadora. Mas eu vou ligar pro Baby antes pra ter certeza. Pedir pra ele me avisar quando estiver lá que eu vou lá buscar. Só que eu não sei quanto tempo eu tenho que esperar pra fazer live do jogo. Eu acho que eu não posso fazer tipo antes assim, né? Não dá muito problema, além de ser antiético também, né?
It's worse than I thought, isn't it?
Roderick, there you are. Lady Forrester.
Foi uma pena ter falido até o Telltale, Guilherme. Eu gostava dos jogos.
I'm coming.
What do you mean to do?
Eu tenho vários deles ainda.
This could be our chance.
He's right. We must hurry before things get violent.
Eu preciso prestar atenção no diálogo aqui. Senão eu faço bosta.
Just don't forget your promise, Roderick.
The rest of my men are still in the grove. They could be here in minutes.
Make sure they're ready to do some damage.
Sounds like a good time. Let's go.
And Arthur, listen for my signal. I'll strike my cane when I want you to enter.
We'll be ready.
Beleza, quando chegar eu te aviso então, Rod. Até vou te buscar, eu tô de férias essa semana ainda.
Griff thinks I belong to him. I need to show him
Eu
I
começo a
don't.
trabalhar na outra segunda-feira só. Eu te busco aí pra gente jogar um dia.
I tried to heal it, but the wound didn't. Oh.
Stop this at once.
Why?
You let that bite fester!
No, I tried.
You'd have tried harder for a Forrester.
My lord, please.
I am the only lord who matters here. Roderick,
Help me.
tell your dog to obey his new master. And while you're at it, Elena Glenmore, what are you doing with him? You're supposed to be marrying me.
You? I'd rather marry a dead horse.
You watch your bloody tongue, or I'll give you what I'm giving the Maester.
Let the Maester go, Griff.
Not until he's learned his lesson. He's disobedient, just like you were, Roderick. Before I brought you to heel. So now he's paying the price.
Oh, my hand! I'm sorry.
Don't believe ya.
You'll pay for this in blood. I thought I taught you proper, Roderick. You are not the man
Óbvio
in
que ele não
charge
gostou
now.
disso.
I am. You know what I think?
My brother is ready.
I think you need another lesson in humility. Just
Dad?
like your Maester here. You can watch if you like. Then you'll see who's the man and who's the cripple. I've let you off too fucking easily, Roderick.
Acabou a palhaçada.
What the hell is this?
Vai morrer. What are your orders?
I'm the only one here who gives the orders.
Take their weapons.
What are you doing? Drop it!
Now.
This is my hall! You have no right to be here!
Now then, about humility.
Get your hands off me!
Maester, are you all right?
Yes, I think so.
My father will go straight to Roose Bolton. He'll flay you, and your sister, and your own fucking family!
I did warn you, Griff.
You gonna hurt me? Your friends won't be around forever, Roderick. And when they're gone, I will...
Tava louco pra fazer isso.
Is this the man you'd rather have? This crip.
Roderick!
Enough! That's enough! Are you satisfied?
You need to stop.
My eye!
Cagar é pau, não quero saber. É pau no cu. Toma.
No! No, you can't!
Why are you protecting him?
I'm not protecting him. I'm protecting Ryan. When Ludd hears of this, don't you realize what they'll do to him? If you kill Griff, Ryan will be the one
Sai
to suffer.
da frente, mulher.
Get out of my way.
I can't do that.
Não, tem que cagar a pau.
I want him dead, believe me. But not at the cost of Ryan's life.
Eu não duvido que não seja ela
he may
informante.
still be useful to us.
It's all right, Roderick.
Confine the Whitehills to the cellars. No one gets in or out.
I can't see. I can't see anything.
Word cannot reach High Point. You must be sure of it. Not until we want it to. Kill the ravens. All of them.
Não. Ah, eu ia precisar deles.
I swear I will.
Fuck
Agora tem que invadir Marine.
That's enough! So long as you're in my camp, you will obey my orders. And getting pissed drunk before a mission.
Obey?
You know what kind of shit-brained fool does that? One who wants to fucking die out there! Have you lost your damn mind?
I am not some animal in a cage.
What in the seven bloody hells are
I
you
will
talking
not let
about?
you bark orders at me.
I'm glad to see you two are getting along. Warms the heart.
I'm not the one with the problem.
It's him.
She can't fight like this, Asher.
You think I'm too drunk to fight? What the fuck do
What are you
know?
gonna do? Run out there swinging a fucking... Ah! Ah!
Still think I can't fight?
You fucking bitch!
Oh, there we go.
Hey, come on, Beskar. Leave the poor
Let
man
go
alone.
of me before I break your fingers.
Deal with your friend. She'll get us all
You
killed.
sound scared, Croft.
This is bloody important.
You afraid your mother will spank you?
Mind your own business, Croft. You don't need to worry about us.
Just take care of this. Because if she can't hold it together,
A Telltale sempre tentando jogar um contra o outro. Sempre fazendo ter que escolher.
You think your little thumbcock can take Marine all by itself? I'd never work with a bloody
E que me adianta os dois estarem tretando se eu preciso dos dois.
You gonna lecture me too? Croft doesn't know shit about anything. None of you do.
Will you stop trying to hit me? Whatever your problem is with Croft, just let it go.
You think this is about Croft? You think I give two shits about what Croft had to say? Your fucking uncle's the only reason I'm even here. He told your little dragon queen I would go into Marine with you. You brought me here.
Just talk to me, Beskar.
We're done talking.
Eu não queria bater nela.
Come on, Asher. Hit me. Oh, if this was a real fight, you'd be dead.
I'm not going to do that. So what, you're gonna kill me because you don't want to go into some fucking city?
I was a slave. Here, in this fucking city. I was taken from my home when I was only 3 years old. When I was 7, my master threw me in the fighting pits to die.
When my master tired of watching me kill animals for sport, he started sending other children. I butchered every one of them. After a while, I thought the fear was gone.
But it made you strong, didn't it?
You say that like it makes it worth it. There was this boy. We used to play 5 stones in the alley when we couldn't sleep. When I saw him next,
Foi assim com Marias,
he
brincadeira
was in
antiga.
that pit with me. I saw the fear in his eyes. That same fear I felt my first time. And I realized it hadn't left me. I still wanted to live. I wanted it so badly. My master watched as I did it, smiling.
That's enough drinking for tonight. It'll only make you feel worse.
I don't need any more men telling me what to do. I bought my freedom a long time ago, but I have always hated this place. Hated him. Dezor Zoraza. Because of that man.
Dezor Zoraza. Tentar lembrar desse nome. Vai ser muito difícil.
Marine is a city of dead children.
Tá, faz isso, enche a cara então. Vai lutar bêbado no outro dia.
Come on. You've had enough. Let me say that.
Ali, ó. Tá rachando já. Mal consegue caminhar. Parece eu quando bebia.
You shouldn't say that.
Why not?
Mira, I'll meet you inside. What are you doing here?
I have to get in there, Sarah. I know I'm not supposed to attend, but...
Then you know Lady Marjorie doesn't want to see you. What could be so important?
I need to speak with Lords Morgrin and Andros. One of them might be working against my family.
Doing what?
If I knew that, I wouldn't be here.
Look, I can't get you in. Marjorie's already furious with you. And I'm not really interested in joining you on her bad side.
This is important, Sarah.
Important enough to get us both sent home.
I have to do this.
Eu vou ser cuzão. Falar pra lá, eu vou contar que tem uma bastarda.
But you owe me, understand? She's with me. We'll stay out of trouble. I promise.
É, dá a entender que ela tinha tomado a surra antes mesmo. Verdade.
Feels a bit
E aí,
strange to
tá?
celebrate,
Qual os
doesn't
cara?
it? Not so long ago, King Joffrey sat on the Iron Throne.
Tommen is our king now.
Long may he reign.
Sarah! I was worried you'd run off with your friend there.
And what if I did?
I'm not sure I could blame you.
This is Lady Mira Forrester. Mira, Lord Garibald Tarwick.
She's quite lovely. Where have you been hiding her?
You're making her blush. Sorry, Mira.
You flatter me. Sarah's lovelier than us all.
I won't argue there. It's quite a feast, isn't it? Just be careful around the wine. Though I hear you don't partake.
Já morreu tomando, né?
It's easy to forget. Nothing you
É
do
tri,
in
né?
King's
Esse boot.
Landing goes unnoticed. Drink too much once and you're forever
Às vezes ele dá uma bugada. Ontem ele tava meio louco. Ele tava
people.
repetindo demais até 2, 3 vezes. Mas ontem eu tava com outro boot. Mas é que eu não tô vendo agora exatamente na janela do YouTube, eu tô vendo na janela do... exatamente na janela do boot do Restream.
My ears are not delicate.
Of course they are.
Ah, eu tava usando o Caster ontem. Tô usando ainda. E o Caster, ele tem transmissão gratuita pro Facebook e o Restream não tem. Só que daí eu criei uma... Ups.
I'm sorry, I'm rather thirsty.
Não prestei atenção aqui.
Oh, allow me.
Mas o Restream só
I can
tem...
get it myself.
Só tem stream
Thank
pro
you.
Facebook pago. Aí eu
If you'll
peguei e criei
excuse me.
uma conta no Caster.
This reminds me of the tour
Coloquei o Facebook, aí coloquei uma outra RMTP personalizado. E de lá eu coloquei o Restream.
That is it! Andros, you're being ridiculous!
Aí tipo, eu tô usando os dois, só que deu problema no Streamcraft. Não entendi o motivo. Garotinho esperto. Eu não vou espionar, vou trocar uma ideia com ele de uma vez.
Please, if you'll excuse me. Lady Mira, I'm impressed.
Impressed with what?
That you aren't currently
Só que em compensação eu perdi a feature do Mixer, que eu podia transmitir com FTL, que daí o delay é bem menor. Tipo, é quase imediato.
I broke into Tyrion's study and stole it.
Risky, but it worked, clearly. I do believe King's Landing is rubbing off on you. So, what have you been up to? Enjoying yourself? Though I suppose if you're talking to me...
You said if I got rid of that contract, we could work together.
I did.
Ah, o bot chegou. O outro bot demorou pra te dar boas-vindas, né?
And not for the better.
What do you mean?
Esse jogo tem pra PC sem volta. Tem pra PC, pra Mac, pra Xbox 360, Xbox One, PS3 e PS4. Só que eu acho que a versão de PC não tem legendas em português. Mas aí dá pra baixar.
No matter the fact that I introduced them in the first place. That man would be nothing without me.
It appears we have an enemy in common, Lord Morgren.
I hadn't thought of it that way. Then perhaps you'll have better luck against Andros and his new partner, Lyman Lannister.
He's working with a Lannister?
A third cousin, to be fair. Whatever Andros is up
Lannister
to,
igual.
he clearly thinks Lyman can take my place.
Rickard, are you done flirting with that handmaiden? We need your opinion here.
Oh, leave him alone.
Please excuse me.
Sim, Otávio, eu tô ao vivo no momento no YouTube, Twitch, Mixer e Facebook. Tá tudo tá assistindo pelo YouTube, tá tudo na descrição aí. Na Streamcraft hoje resolveu não funcionar. Mas ontem eu tava também na Streamcraft. Normalmente eu faço nessa 5. Eu só não tenho... Só não funciona o esquema do chat no Facebook e na Streamcraft. Mas como que eu ia falar com o Anderson? O Anderson é muito cuzão. Vou ter que acabar falando com ele, não adianta.
Sarah? Lord Tarwick?
Well met, Lady Mira. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Have you had any luck?
Luck? With what?
I saw you talking to Lord Morgren over there. This place is full of eligible men. I assumed you were on the lookout for a husband.
No.
That isn't really what Mira's interested in.
Nonsense. You must have your eye on someone.
Oh, don't press her, Garibaldi.
I'm only curious. No harm in that.
I was wondering what you could tell me about Lyman Lannister.
Lyman? Really, that story is not appropriate for present company.
That joke's getting a bit tired, don't you think?
I wouldn't want you to think ill of someone you've never met. Don't be angry.
Perhaps later, then.
Perhaps another time.
I should be going.
Stay out of trouble, Mira.
Eu vou ter que falar com ele. Eu quero olhar pra fora. Opa.
I heard he was killed. Right here in the garden.
Well,
Tá, estão falando
Wasn't he
sobre.
Lannister? One of their guard, but still. Let's not repeat too much gossip.
Estão falando sobre a morte do Joffrey. Que é uma coisa que eu comemorei muito na série. Vou ter que falar com o Andros não adianta.
Lord Andros?
É, mais ou menos, Walter. Não exatamente. É Telltale, né? Os jogos da Telltale te faz pensar que tu escolhe as coisas, mas ele te leva onde ele quer.
You have a nasty habit of doing that.
You're always so livid, Lord Andros. It can't be good for the Constitution.
You think you can mock me? You have no idea what you're up against.
Why don't you tell me then?
All you need to know is I've got powerful friends, Lady Mira.
Tyrion isn't the only Lannister interested in what I have to offer.
And if you don't stay out of my way, you'll end up in the Black Showls with the Imp. Good day, Lady Mira.
Que cara escroto.
And a Lannister, too.
I thought we were done talking about this.
You asked me about my friends.
Friends? Yes, Lyman is your business partner.
What's the difference?
Cara. Próximo bugado, passou um ali caminhando pra trás. Ah, não posso interagir com mais ninguém aqui, legal. Ah, esse aqui é o Lannister aqui.
Excuse me. Lyman Lannister?
Shit. You startled me.
Here, let me help.
That's very kind of you, thank you, but I'm fine. I just get clumsy sometimes. I'm afraid you have me at a disadvantage, Lady...
Mira.
Lady Mira. I'm not used to being approached so boldly, but I'm glad you did. I always feel a bit out of place at big gatherings like this. So,
beleza.
What brings you over here? I'm not the best
Até já
company,
então,
I'm afraid.
Walter.
Or were you headed for the wine and I got in your way?
You work with Lord Andros, right?
Well, yes. We do some business together.
What kind of business?
I really shouldn't talk about it. Well, I suppose I could just...
Lyman! What do you think you're doing?
What? Nothing.
You stay away from him.
Andros! We were just talking.
You were just talking to Mira Forrester.
Forrester?
Que filho da...
I didn't realize.
My lord?
Let me say this as plainly as I can. Don't ever meddle in my affairs again!
Tá um pouquinho mais alto. O falecido rei Joffrey não escutou.
Lady Marjorie.
Lady Mira? That was quite a scene over there. Are you all right?
I'm fine. I can handle Lord Andros.
It's Lyman I was worried about.
What do you mean?
Honestly, that story isn't fit for a maiden's ears. Just be careful around him. All right?
Just tell me, Lord Tarwick. It's important.
I may be willing to tell you. If you'll first tell me something about Sarah.
Ah, fodeu.
Your help could save me a lot of embarrassment. I'd be very grateful, Lady Mira.
What do you want to know about Sarah?
Sarah Durwell. Interesting name, that. Funny thing is, the last Durwells died off almost 200 years ago. What can you tell me about her family? Something isn't quite right, but I'm not sure. You must understand, I can't court a woman just because I like the way she laughs.
I
não
really
vou ser
can't say,
cuzão.
my lord.
Spare me the pretense. You know her as well as anybody.
Ah, pensei mil vezes dela. Com certeza.
Please, Lady Mira.
Ah, foda-se, ela é bastarda.
She asked me not to tell anyone. But Sarah is a bastard.
Are you certain?
She was born Sarah Flowers. The Tyrells renamed her.
How incredibly disappointing. She seems so refined. I was certain she was born a lady.
She's still a lovely person, though. And if you really like her...
She's a liar, Mira. And she's low-born. I'm afraid my admiration ends here.
Tá, agora vai pelo menos me contar.
Thank you for being honest with me.
It was the least I could do. And now, Lord Tarwick, it's your turn.
Right. Lyman Lannister. 10 years ago, Lyman was injured at the tourney at Lannisport. He took a bad fall from his horse. Needed milk of the poppy for weeks just to keep from screaming.
Oh.
And between us, he's never stopped drinking the stuff. Can't stop, actually. He spent all his money trying to get more. The man can't go a day without it.
So
Cara,
that's
viciou no
why he
troço.
shakes.
You mustn't repeat that, Lady Mira. I shouldn't even know about it. Besides, Lyman suffered enough embarrassment. And every man's entitled to his secrets.
Then why did you tell me?
Because of... Well, maybe I shouldn't have. I'd hate for Lord Andros to trace this back to me.
You learned that from Andros?
The man's mouth is bigger than the Blackwater. Poor Lyman has no idea. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have some arrangements to undo. Lady Mira?
Pronto, agora ganhei uma inimiga.
Lord Lyman, we really need to talk.
I know what you're up to. I won't discuss my business with Andros, so please, please, just leave me alone. You've landed me in enough trouble.
I think you'll want to hear this.
Hear what? Either tell me what you want, or go bother someone else.
Lord Andros has betrayed you. I know everything.
What? What do you...
The milk of the poppy. You drink it like wine. Ever since your injury at Lannisport.
He wouldn't... Andros wouldn't...
He's not your friend. He's been using you.
I trusted him.
He spilled your secrets. So why not spill his?
Andros is hiring sellswords. Hundreds of them.
What?
He's building an army for Lord Whitehill, big enough to march against Ironrath. But Andros is doing it in secret. No one knows.
Oh,
Or at
agora eu sei.
least, he doesn't want anyone to know. I told him I'd keep quiet, but... well... now you know, too.
And you're helping him.
Yes, I've helped gather the men, but that doesn't... You bloody traitor. You promised me
Then you told everyone?
What are you talking about?
You're a liar. I should never have trusted you. She told me everything.
Filho da puta. Fudeu. Essa personagem.
Você vai morrer. Lady Mira, you've just made a very grave error. Very grave indeed. You realize that, I hope.
Don't tell me you're afraid of a handmaiden.
Eu vou tirar pra louco. Deixa ele pra mim. É legal ver ele espumando. De raiva. Mas só não queria ter contado que outra era bastarda. Não devia ter feito isso. Agora, tipo, perdi total a amizade dela. Tá, vou aproveitar aqui isso aqui. Vou dar uma pausa do banheiro. Eu já volto aí. Bora.
Bora!
You sure you know where you're going? Cotter? Let's see that map again.
So you're asking now, are you? Surprised you haven't taken it from my pocket already.
How much food we got left? Here we are.
Cebolas.
Carried. How's the food?
Well, this won't last much longer.
If Finn wasn't eating all of it.
It's not me.
I will have to stop soon, look for some food. We're on the right track. This way.
Selvagens. Fudeu.
The free folk. Morlings. Oh, this complicates things. You stay here. I'll try and talk to her. I'm one of them.
Wait, what? He's a fucking wildling, Cotter!
They might kick me around a little, but whatever you do, don't come out, alright? She has to think I'm alone. If she sees you, you'll only make things worse.
Eu não quero deixar ele apanhar.
No, I'm a friend. I grew up near Ardholm. You know it? I won't hurt you. Alright.
You won't.
I'm one of you. I'm... Oh!
You sure look like a crow to me. You're dressed like one. You out here all alone, little pup? Come out or I'll kill your friend! Or I'll make him scream first!
Listen, I don't want to fight.
He's not alone.
I knew a little crow wouldn't wander off by himself.
Leave them be, alright? Just take
Acho que é uns
me.
4, se eu não
I
me
think
engano.
I'll take all of you. You wouldn't want your friends to feel left out.
Let him go. Look, we're just passing through. We didn't mean any harm.
Right. You and your fuckless men just want to kill us all and take our land. But you didn't mean any harm.
No primeiro episódio eu joguei com um que já morreu e agora são 3. Não tenho certeza se vai ter mais.
Garrett?
Kill them!
Ah, eu sou obrigado a ter que... Eu não queria matar ninguém.
Thanks.
Fuck!
Cotter! Our food! Hey!
Grande coisa, rouba cebola.
Garrett, no! She's not fighting you! It's over! Just don't do it!
Are those the last of our supplies?
can't stay here.
You're hurt.
Come on. We can rest up ahead.
Eu acho que esse episódio que eu só tô fazendo merda. Aqui são 3 nesse episódio, se eu não me engano. É que eu não joguei esse jogo antes, então tipo, eu li um pouco a respeito pra colocar nas tags do YouTube o nome dos personagens. Mas jogáveis acho que eram 4. Aí um deles morreu no primeiro episódio, daí agora são só 3.
Seeing Griff dragged out of the Great Hall like that. You wanted to kill him, didn't you?
Queria.
How did you know when to stop? I don't think I could have. I suppose that's why you're the Lord.
I didn't. I didn't know how to stop myself. Mother hadn't stepped in, I'd have killed him.
What do you think Lord Whitehill will do when he hears? If he truly has a spy...
He won't know of this. Not until we want him to. The gates are barred and every raven in the rookery is dead.
My lord, there's been a message from High Point. Lord Whitehill invites you to discuss a truce.
He wants to make peace.
As if we're that naive.
Maybe this is an opportunity. A way to get behind their walls.
And do what? You'd be putting yourself in danger, Roderick.
We could get Ryan back. This could be our chance.
You're right. Now that we have Griff, we can propose a trade.
A trade? His son for my brother. Then we have a plan. We'll leave first thing tomorrow morning.
If you're going ahead with this, at least bring the Glenmore soldiers.
We obviously need them here.
You can't mean for Roderick to travel unprotected.
What if the Whitehills attack Ironrath while he's gone?
My lord, you cannot go into an enemy stronghold unprotected.
Ironrath is ours again. The Glenmores will ensure it stays that way.
Let Arthur know at once.
Yes, my lord.
I'll start making the preparations.
To think that one of them might be spying for the Whitehills.
Duncan wanted you to travel to High Point without any protection.
Yet Royland would leave Ironrath defenseless.
Well, I'll need an advisor with me at High Point.
By rights, it should be your sentinel. But if we're going to an enemy stronghold, maybe you'd best take Sir Royland.
It's meant to be a negotiation, not a battle. How could any of them betray us? I've known these people my whole life.
I wish I knew. Still, we can bring only one. We have to leave someone in charge of the keep while we're gone.
Duncan's my sentinel. He comes to High Point. Royland can stay here and defend Ironrath.
Very well.
Roderick, I know I can't come to High Point, but I can't just sit around and do nothing. I want to help. Please. I'll do anything you ask of me, even something dangerous.
Talia, you'll be the only Forester at Ironrath while we're gone. I need you to rule in my stead.
I'll do my best.
I have faith in you, Talia. Ethan rose to this task, and so will you.
Tomara que ela não morra que nem o Ethan, que era outro personagem jogado.
He's selfish, greedy, and arrogant. But he'd never kill a guest in his own home. At least, I don't think he would.
I hope you're right, Mother.
Welcome.
Don't worry about me. Focus on the mission. Your family needs you. That's what matters right now.
You're my family too, Malcolm.
And I couldn't be prouder of you. Good luck, my boy.
Shall we begin?
Listen up! There are 4 of these guard posts throughout the city. They'll use them to warn the masters in case the slaves decide they're tired of wearing chains. We're here to make sure they don't see it coming. Therend, you take the north. Penn, the south. Asher, we'll take the east. And Kieran will cover the west. Make the enemy blind. Give the Unsullied a chance to get in and arm the slaves. The rest is up to them. Don't get cocky out there.
Ela já tinha aparecido no final do episódio 3 da Daenerys Targaryen.
Didn't she hit you in the face with it?
That's all you need
Never
to care
thought
about.
my head could feel any
You
worse.
got that?
Tonight, any man who wishes to be free may take that freedom from the grip of his master. You will clear a path for them, but they must walk it alone. Justice belongs to the people of Meereen. Do not make them wait any longer.
What does she know of justice?
Is there a problem? If you can't do this, tell me now. The Masters will be judged by the people of Meereen, not by you.
You don't have to worry about us. Just point us at the people you want dead, we'll take it from there.
You enjoy this far more than you should. Kill only those you must. You will both do as Croft commands. Follow his orders exactly, or you will get nothing.
E tretar com isso aqui não é legal.
Show them the hell they have made here.
Eu já tinha esse jogo há vários meses, eu ganhei da PSN, mas eu nem lembrava que eu tinha. Mas é com hype da série. Fui dar uma olhada na minha biblioteca, eu vi que tinha ele. Aí pensei, vou jogar pra ver qual é que era. Aí quando eu vi que era em português, que era legendado em português, eu pensei, dá pra fazer live de boa. Mas são 6 episódios, eu tô no 4º. Provavelmente eu vou fazer o 5º hoje ainda. Claro, quando acabar o 4º eu vou parar, vou comer alguma coisa, tomar um café.
Quero café! Quero café! Quero café!
Eu não tenho maturidade pra isso.
Let's just get this over with. What's the matter, Croft?
You see how many guards are out there? How were you expecting to get past them? We'll be caught.
You asked me which way. This is it.
Then we'll stay out of sight. Follow me.
Eu tô com vontade de tomar um café, mas eu tenho que botar pra passar ainda. Eu vou deixar pra tomar um café depois, não. Entre um episódio e outro. Mas a média é 2 horas, mais ou menos 2 horas e pouco.
Can you see anyone?
Acho que é umas 2 horas, eu paro uma vez por hora mais ou menos pra ir no banheiro, tomar uma água.
Blood. Oh.
Been used recently.
there. Then we'd better move.
Eu tomei uma água, mas na próxima vez eu vou.
What are they doing?
Não, tô dando um pau no cara, o que parece? É um escravo. Ela era escrava também, por isso que ela ficou.
Pesca!
Yelwa Misha, Maya's Liwash. Shell Liwash.
Skuda juntas wa.
Yelwa Misha, Maya's Liwash. Shell Liwash.
Spalsa washka.
Maya's Liwash.
We have to go.
There's something I have to do.
Pesca, what are you doing?
Do you trust me, Asher?
We don't have time for this.
Just tell me. Do you trust me? I need to know.
Of course I trust you.
Good. This won't take long.
Pesca!
Where are you going?
Follow her!
Esse bote trocando uma ideia.
Ingi Dratule. Se was Rosli wam yiras.
Why are you doing this?
10 years ago.
Pesca! Stop!
I should have killed you.
Pesca!
I should have fucking killed you.
Pesca!
He was my master. Desorzoraza.
Ah, esse é o nome que eu não deveria ter esquecido, que eu imaginei.
I'm going to kill you.
Nobody can blame you for wanting him dead. Do what you must.
I will.
Have you lost your mind? I'm ordering you to back away.
Não adianta.
My best guy.
I am not your...
Let him go!
What are you doing?
I shoot. You will do as I say! Both of you, take her weapon.
I need to do this, Asher. After everything he's done.
Sempre faz a escolha entre alguém.
Once the city is free, he will be punished.
Punished by a queen who has no right to. His life means nothing to her. She does not speak for the children who died in those pits.
Asher, stop her!
I will get their justice.
I won't let you ruin this for me. You heard what Daenerys said.
Your queen will understand.
Pronto. É pros dois ficar puto comigo, fica os dois.
How could... That wasn't your blood to take.
Do you have any idea what you've done? The Mother of Dragons will have your head for that!
Not before we finish the job.
Now let's go.
Over there. So when were you gonna tell me he's a fucking wildling? Not now, Finn.
Come on.
What the hell is this place?
An old hunting camp. You can rest here.
Until your friends attack us again.
I know the signs, alright? It's abandoned.
I'm gonna go make sure nobody's lurking around out here. Don't trust this fucking place.
Fine. Here. Let me take a look at it.
Ha! How bad is it?
I don't have anything to clean it with.
Oh, great. Of course, I died by bloody infection.
Don't say that.
Oh, you got anything to drink?
This far north and I still have to fetch the fucking wine.
Some water or something, please.
I'll see what I can find. Whoever was living here must have left. Too bad they didn't leave anything behind.
Ah, aquele que tava na
I've seen
árvore.
this before.
Don't move. I'm warning you. Or I'll gut you like a fucking fish. You do look like a sad little fish, don't you? That happen a lot. I can fix it for you.
But my friend is hurt. We're just looking for a place to rest.
There are others with you.
Step back! Want to kill her yourself, or should I do it? Garrett! Drop your weapon!
Is that...
Just let us go. We'll leave. That's what you want, isn't it?
Cotter?
Oh, Sylvie.
You're alive.
Who's this fucking snowball?
I told you I'd come back.
Who are these people?
They're friends.
Right.
You planning on introducing us, Cotter?
Right. This is my sister, Sylvie. She's the reason I brought you here. She can take us to the North Grove.
Penga.
Lord Roderick. Lady Alyssa.
Gwyn?
Roderick, may I have a word? Thank you for accepting my father's invitation. I wasn't certain you'd come, but it's a good thing you did.
Be honest with me. Am I in danger here?
My father honors guest right, just as you do.
And I'm supposed to trust my life to that?
I told you I'd try to talk sense into my father. And you did your part, putting up with Griff. I know how difficult that must have been for you.
Não foi nem um pouquinho difícil, foi
But it will
tribom
all
dar
be for
dar
nothing
umas
unless
pancas
you
nele.
listen to what my father has to say. You need to take him seriously today, which means keeping a level head.
I'm here in good faith, aren't I?
Yes, I suppose you are.
You have an impressive stronghold, Lady Gwyn.
These walls hold 1,000 years of White Hill history.
1,000 years of bloodshed.
But our houses were close once, and could be again. So much of our history has been lost.
Shall we get on with it?
The Great Hall is this way.
Are your soldiers expecting trouble?
They're ready for anything. The way they see it, the enemy is within their walls.
What's this?
Milady?
Give us a moment.
Is this your family?
Shortly before Griff was born.
These your brothers?
The eldest three, yes. Carl died of grayscale a few years ago. Abbott's at the Citadel. Torrent serves for his bolt.
Grimes, sei lá como é que é o nome daquela.
Wasn't born yet.
É aquela que petrifica.
Your father doesn't smile much, does he?
He used to, when my mother was still alive. Father isn't one for portraiture.
Is that your mother?
Yes. Though I hardly remember her. She died not long after this was made.
That must be you.
A much younger me. Yes.
You look a bit like your mother now.
É pior que parece mesmo.
My brothers were never kind to Griff. He was boastful, gullible, and quick to anger. But my father always defended him. A white hill is a white hill, he'd say. Come on, we mustn't keep my father waiting.
Where's your father?
Strange. I'll go find him.
Eu acho que vai dar ruim.
I don't like this.
Don't show fear. That's what he wants.
Ryan for Griff, that's still our plan.
We'll follow your lead, my lord.
Let's have a look around, see what we find.
Bom pão e sal que eles têm pra receber os convidados.
Bread and salt would mean we're protected by guest right.
He's just testing us. I'm sure of it.
Mother, look at this. This ironwood's cracked.
I'm not surprised. The White Hills were never any good at the craft.
Oi! Step away from that!
Roderick! Welcome to High Point.
Lord, my men say you've been acting a bit tense.
You're not nervous, are you?
You kept us waiting, Lord.
What can I say? I lost track of time.
Can we just get
Like a gentleman. Tem que ser cavalheiro.
Well? Why? You know, your father once called High Point a keep for the gods. What stonework, he said. What craftsmanship. He wouldn't stop talking about it. If you ask me, I'd say he was
Vou fingir que eu tenho interesse, mas eu não
envious.
tenho.
It is. Compared to your pile of timber,
Lord, where's Ryan?
Always worried about your family, aren't you? Let's toast to family! Won't you toast with me, Roderick?
To family.
To family.
Now, tell us why we're here.
The ironwood business is thriving, Roderick. In fact, the Boltons want weapons faster than we can make them. And when Roose Bolton wants something, I like to give it to him.
So, in other words, you need our help.
Don't be so damn full of yourself. You Foresters are headed for destruction. Yet, you know more about Ironwood than any house in the realm. Would be a shame for all that knowledge to be lost. Help me craft ironwood for the Boltons,
Vai, não
and
queria
I'll
fazer
make
isso.
sure you Foresters survive.
That's absurd.
If you think you can threaten us...
I'm not threatening.
So you're proposing an alliance?
An alliance? I said nothing of the sort.
He'd make us his slaves.
Roderick, this could save your house.
I'd consider an alliance.
You see what I have to put up with?
Just give him time. I told you.
I offer you peace, and you spit at it. I offer opportunity, and you demand more. I've seen this coming since you refused to kiss my ring. Here's how it's gonna go, Roderick. Either you agree to my terms, or I'll have Griff tear Ironwrath to the ground. He'll put it to the torch.
This isn't the way to
Then
get what
begin
you want.
slaughtering your small folk.
Funny you should mention Griff. Have you heard from him lately?
What are you getting at?
He's locked in our darkest cellar along with your entire fucking garrison.
You didn't.
You've imprisoned my son. He was there by order of the Warden of the North.
I'll gladly return him, if my brother returns home.
We want Ryan back, and we want him today.
Bring the boy.
Por que eu tô achando que ele vai matar a guria aqui mesmo?
Ryan! Mother! Roderick!
Que é Game of Thrones, é óbvio.
I thought you'd forgotten about me.
No! Father, no!
What are you doing? You imprisoned my flesh and blood. Mine?
Let him go!
He's not going anywhere.
Listen to her!
He's a child. A son for a son.
This is not what we
Blame
agreed.
him, not me.
If you want to see Griff alive again...
You think I give two shits about Griff? About my fucking fourthborn? I ought to kill you right now! Because you Foresters never learn.
I'm not afraid of you!
Just say the word, my lord.
Kill me, and we all die!
Roderick, do something!
Let me!
Now, Duncan!
Eu sabia que não tinha como dar bom aqui, ia ser que nem o casamento vermelho mesmo. Ah, tá. Aí o jogo me obriga a fazer outra escolha.
If you want to see Griff
You
alive
think I
again...
give two shits about Griff?
Telltale sendo
About my fucking
Telltale.
fourthborn? I ought to kill you right now! Because you Foresters never
I'm
learn.
not afraid of you!
Just say the word, my lord.
Kill me, and we all die!
Roderick,
Go on then. Do it.
What?
You think I won't?
I know you won't.
Don't test him,
Because
Roderick!
for all your bluster, all your posturing, you care about your son. Whitey is still a Whitey.
You know what, Roderick? You're right.
Ryan, come here.
No! We'll make the trade on neutral soil. Griff for Ryan. A son for a son.
E ele vai dar um jeito de trapacear ainda assim. Mas depois que souber que eu dei um pau no outro.
Fine. Now, get the fuck out of my hall! And the gods have mercy on us both when the Boltons come for their ironwood. Now go.
It's been a pleasure, Lord.
I'm so sorry, Roderick.
Iron from ice!
There it is. The East Watcher. Now listen up. None of those guards can live long enough to light that beacon. Because if they do, this invasion gets a whole lot fucking harder. Don't drop that.
How many men do you think are in there?
Hard to know for sure. At least 5, maybe more. To answer your question, too many to fight head on.
Is that a harpy?
Of course it is. Those golden tits are everywhere in this bloody city. If those guards light the rope, the fire travels up to the bowl, and the whole city will know we're here.
So we stop them?
Aye.
We'll need to take those 2 out first. Come on, let's get moving.
Ah, tá puta porque eu matei o cara. Simples.
It's nothing. Just forget it.
Focus. We have to move. This mission won't wait for us.
That's all you care about.
I'll take him.
I've got the other one.
Just keep an eye on her.
I don't need him to watch me.
Then prove it.
What have you heard?
Just sit outside the gates waiting.
Mother of dragons. She wants to scare us, but she won't do it. Not unless she's a...
We'll split up. One group will go high and try to climb over to the other side.
What about them?
That's why someone needs to stay down here. They get behind cover and shoot the men up top. Just don't let that one see you. So, which'll it be?
You want to be the leader? You decide.
I'll go over the top. You just make sure to clear the way.
Não faço questão de ser o líder, faço questão de cumprir a missão e deu.
We'll have to take care of him first.
He'll see you.
Opa.
think he got the easy job.
Caco de um pulo que ele deu ali.
What happened? Not important. Keep moving. Quick, the guards on the roof.
We'll take care of it.
I'll get rid of them.
I've got it. Go!
No. It's too much.
What?
It's too much. You'll ruin it.
I know what I'm doing.
Doesn't look like you do.
You little rat.
Did you say something? Well?
I said you're a little rat. Why are you laughing?
Nothing. Just keep doing it that way. Tell me.
Whoa. You in half first. See how you like it.
All clear down there? Hey, you listening to me?
Muito Assassin's Creed foi essa cena. Falando em Assassin's Creed, Walter, se tu tiver aí ainda, o Assassin's Creed Unity tá de graça no PC. Até dia 25. Pô, é só resgatar o jogo e ele vai ficar na tua conta pra sempre. Não precisa ficar fazendo gambiarrinha que tu é acostumado aí de baixar torrent e coisa errada.
What about them?
You afraid of a couple of crossbows? We took on the Lost Legion by ourselves.
We stick to Croft's plan. Take care of them first.
All right.
Não, tá na loja da Ubisoft. É a Uplay.
Oh, shit.
É só baixar aquele launcher da Ubisoft lá que já vai ter disponível.
Well, hello.
Light the beacon! Stop him!
Asher, look out!
Light it! Light it!
Go! Stop him!
Que adiantou?
Cut the fuse!
É esse aí, Uplay. Então só entra lá e resgata o Assassin's Creed Unity. Abre o app que vai aparecer nas notícias ali.
Ah, he's going to light the beacon! I'm all out!
Ai.
Oh, I can't believe you did it.
Uhum.
Croft! Croft! Quit your whimpering.
Black Flag eu também
I'm
tenho.
not dead yet.
You hear that?
It's starting.
E acho que esse episódio já era. Ah não, ainda tem coisa. Tá longo esse, hein?
Home at last. Back at High Point, I wasn't sure your brother would survive the day.
He nearly didn't.
I was terrified when you called Ludd's bluff, but you knew exactly what you were doing. And now Ryan will be coming home. He'll
Eu acho que
sleep
ele não
in
vai
his
voltar.
bed, eat at our table. He'll be right here, where he belongs.
Restoring our family is just the beginning. Next we'll rebuild. Make ourselves strong again.
Oh, Roderick, sometimes you sound just like your father.
My lord, look!
Where are the guards?
Já descobri quem era o traidor.
Dahlia? Sir Ryland!
Where are the Glenmores?
Where's anybody?
Wait here.
Come on. Don't be so dreary. It was a joke.
I'm sorry, I should have laughed.
Or maybe you think you can do better.
Of course not. I didn't mean to offend you.
Perhaps a song instead. I hear you've written a touching song about your dead brother. Am I in it?
Tem nenhum incremento aqui pra me jogar na testa dele?
No.
Ah.
No.
Roderick!
Roderick!
Filho da puta.
Welcome back.
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
How courteous. Now I know where your sister gets her manners. We've had a lovely time together, haven't we, Talia? Say it. Say it's been lovely.
It's been lovely.
And you. I'm told you're a man who can't be broken. I've decided to come see for myself.
Fudeu. Só digo isso, já era. Vamos ver provavelmente as cenas do próximo episódio.
Ethan was the first forester I killed. Doesn't have to be the last.
You don't know what you're in for, Garrett. What you're asking my brother to do. The North Grove isn't what you think it is.
You claim to be a leader, yet your own people do not respect you.
But we did as you commanded!
These aren't sellswords, Asha. They're killers.
Roderick!
I can't believe I trusted him.
I know you and my brother were in contact. Perhaps he told you things. Things that might prove his guilt. Perhaps you're not to be trusted either.
You're not listening, Garrett. Shh.
Castelão. Ah, ele levou o fim. Vamos segurar o Griff. Ali eu fui pau no cu, não devia ter contado o segredo da serva. Pedi para os soldados ficarem, 31%. Matei, Meto. Também foram um pouco. É, ali eu fiz bosta. As duas escolhas que eu me arrependi de ter feito. Próximo episódio 5. Ver se a Maia tá online. Eu vou dar um tempo pra cabeça agora, mas entra nessa live aqui, ó. A Maia loirinha, ela tá de aniversário hoje. E parceria. Dá um oi pra ela, ela vai gostar. Eu vou dar um tempo pra cabeça, vou comer alguma coisa. Acho que eu vou assistir um pedaço da live dela, talvez eu jogue amanhã só. Falou!